welcome back to my channel. I'm back, me Mona. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for those who have subscribed, liked, or comment. I appreciate it. And today it's on a little more on a serious note, a little bit, you know me. But I wanted to go through the 12 things that either I have saved on or I'm working towards saving on. So part of it is going to be a mixture. So let's get it going. So my number one thing for me, which I don't know why I was so scared of it, but is to cut out the cable. The cable. It was so high. We're looking at up to $70, $80 extra a month on top of whatever else I had to pay. So once I cut out that cable, that was extra money I could put aside. So I'm really happy that I was able to do that this year. Cut back on my cable bill. Took that off. It was frightening because it's just something that you're used to, a routine that you go through. Like, oh, cable. But now I found other outlets and other things to do. Like starting my own YouTube channel. And doing some arts and crafts. So I'm able to tap into some of my other my artistic side too. So that was a plus. So super excited about that. Cut out the cable. No, but seriously. And then also what I did was when because I'm currently still working. Thank you. We did get a raise this year, and what I do is I put that into a separate account, so it automatically gets put into that other account, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't touch it, and it just stays there, and you don't even miss it. So that's something to think about when you're working. And then cutting back, eating out. That's another major thing. Yes, another major thing. So think about it. You can easily spend $20 on lunch when you're working, or even dinner. You might even spend more, especially if you have a big family. So I think cutting back out, eating out helps to save a lot. You can actually use that money towards your groceries instead and buy several meals with that amount of money. So that's something to think about. That's something that I did. I cut back eating out a lot. So it's down to maybe once a month, twice a month, but yeah, I cut back a lot. That's helped. And my dear Starbucks, yes, I did cut back on Starbucks. So if you think about it, that's $2.25 for a cup of coffee, and it's a tall or small cup of coffee that you can just save that. You can either get instant coffee, get a coffee maker, get a Keurig, invest in that, and then you can have like specialty coffees if you don't mind paying a little extra for that and have that. There's lots of deals for that. I actually, when I run out of my Keurig, my K-Pops, I think that's what you call them for the Keurig machine. When I run out of my coffee, what I do is have instant coffee as a backup. So that way, I can still focus throughout the day. Yes, I need my coffee, especially on the weekends. So it's something to look into. So think about that. And then online, when I do my groceries, I actually like to go to several different places. And I do this all at once, either every 2 weeks or, go 3 weeks, stock up for 3 weeks. However you want to do it, however you want to save. So I'll shop online. I've done Amazon Fresh. Sometimes you can get some really good deals, discounts. They have little coupons there. They have like a little coupon thing when you go to the price. If you click on that, you can click the coupon right then and there. Little trick that I didn't know that I seen. So something to consider. And I shop a lot at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has some good deals. And you can also cut back on meat. Because right now, meat is expensive. So you can even cut back on meat. If you eat seafood, maybe include that. Maybe some fish, chicken. There's lots of other things. And you can also cook in the crock pot, like one pot meals. So that's something else to consider when you want to save. That's something I do, and it helps a lot. You can even, if you're not the greatest chef, greatest cook, you can have a crock pot and cook one pot meal. So that's something good. You don't have to worry about turn that on. I have an old crock pot, so I usually use my oven for the timer. Set the timer to whatever it is, how many hours, and wait a good ding, and you're all set to go. And then I tend to get a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. But of course, fresh fruits and vegetables you have to eat right away. And sometimes they can be a little pricey. So when you do run out of fresh fruits and vegetables, you can get frozen vegetables, frozen fruits and veggies. No problem with that. A little bit healthier than in the can. But if you prefer the can, hey, can't judge. Whatever works for you. That works for me. Frozen, I'm good. You can always go to the Dollar Tree. They have it for $1. Get a couple bags. Have your fruit for your smoothies. So you're all good. So yeah. And then another thing I like to do is to make desserts. I mean, that's a big thing. You can make your own cookies. I like to make my own cookies, cheesecake. You can make a sweet potato pie. I mean, love my desserts. I gotta cut back, but love my dessert. So if that's another way you want to save, you can even do your own popsicles. They have little things like you can buy at the Dollar Tree, have the little plastic stick on there, make your own popsicles. It's just something to consider to change up. And then buy clothes that you only need. At a time like this, you don't really need a whole lot of clothes. Most of us are at home now, and you're not really, going out that often. So maybe consider just saving up, waiting for that. Do you really need that outfit right now? Just ask yourself that. And then my next thing is getting reusables. So reusables, what I mean by that is getting reusable bags. Not reusable bags, but like the snack baggies, sandwich baggies. Get reusable ones. That way you can wash it and use it over and over again. Instead of getting the plastic and you're throwing that away and then paying another $4 for some baggies that you're going to go through real quick. And it's great. You can take that on the go for your snack. You don't have to worry. Take it home, wash it, and you're good to go. So that's something I'm looking forward to. I haven't done it yet, but that's in my plan. It's not something I need right now, but it's something I'm working towards for, by the end of the year. So that's something to consider. And then I want to say sponges. I decided I get my sponges from the Dollar Tree, which is a good price. Don't get me wrong. But I'm thinking, even if you don't get the sponges, maybe you can get like a washcloth or something, and have it as a specific color and just use it for the dishes. You can do that. So that's just another thing to consider. And I want to cut out water bottles, or at least the water bottles that I have, to get better deals, just to shop around more. So instead of getting water bottles out, you can take a water bottle with you along the way. Like if you have to go grocery shopping or clothes shopping or whatever kind of shopping, or just to take a trip or something. So then that way you don't have to stop at a gas station, or like for me, get water from Target, which costs $1.89, when you can buy a big case like for $3 or $4. I mean, what's the trade-off there? So yeah, cutting back on the water bottles. Maybe I might try to get a Brita, and then I have my own water bottle. So I have this one I carry with me all the time. So that's good. But maybe to get more of those. And then stop the subscriptions. Go through and ask yourself, do I really need to sign up for this? Do I really need this membership? A lot of the times you'll find that you don't. Like for a while, I had a Costco membership and never went. But I was paying every year. So that money that you've been paying every year for that subscription, you can put in a savings instead. You're not going to miss it because you've already been paying automatically for the subscription. So that's something to cut out. I did go back to Amazon Prime. I had cut it out for a while, but because of everything that's going on in the world today, I did get it back again. So paying about what, $7 a month. But it does help, like if I need to get supplies, where I don't have to buy a whole lot at the same time. Like there's a limit, like $35 in order to get it free. So I don't have to do that. I can just, if I need like tissue or something, I can just order it off of Amazon. Now, Amazon Fresh, you do have to have 35 limit in order to get your delivery free. But it's still a good deal, and you can find some great deals there and coupons with it. So that's something to consider. And mostly, or foremost, make a list and see what things you need to actually cut out. You gotta sit down and really think hard and think like, is this doable? Am I gonna really follow through with it? And the ones that you aren't, just put a check or a star by it. Maybe come back to it at a later date. But do something that you know you're gonna be able to do. And that's about it. So don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll be coming back to you with more content on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Thanks. Bye.